Musag gali ka pa ina dai di ana lang po kay kuan dinda mo ko siya kuan. Ila kay ila kay paglan sa na tanan di sigod. Ila kay so na sa individual sa sana dibidindo sa March mga first week.
Di kita
Ila si
Hi.
puro gila basta.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Nguyen. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. You?
I am very much fine as well. How was the weather?
What?
The weather.
The weather is okay. Is good. Yes.
It is good.
Yes.
What about the coronavirus in your country? How was it?
It is more terrible.
Why? What makes you say that it is terrible?
Because of many people is infected the coronavirus.
Oh, how many for today?
Yes, I think is 30 at 11 people is
11.
infected.
That is a positive people with the coronavirus, right?
Yes.
I see. Okay, so that's very good. And but as long as I know, Vietnam has zero record on coronavirus people who died.
No. Zero.
No, only positive, right?
Yes, yes. I have one in Philippines and one in Hong Kong.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so what about in your country? Do you have a class by the next week?
No. First we only don't have class from night from 4 of February to the 9th of February, but now can go to school from 10 February to 7 but to 16th of February. So we don't need go to school from 4 of February to 16th of February.
Okay, so you will be going back to school on the 60th of February?
17th of February.
17th of February, you and the other students will go to school.
Yes.
I understand. I understand. Okay, so 16th of February, that is next Monday. So by next week, you don't have any class.
What?
Next week, you don't have any class.
Yes.
Wow. So can we do our makeup class every morning? Yeah. If only I did not think about this one. We should do that this week, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's okay. But we have 6 makeup classes, so maybe we will be going to start. Can we do? I will think. I will just send you a message, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I gave you homework last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, can I see it? Can you type?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Right. I will. Okay.
Okay, so sometimes students being handsome and good at singing. You become dangerous because it's hungry. I talk with my friends or go
Although
away.
it's becoming worse because it's hungry is synthesis.
Because it is hungry?
Wait,
What is hungry? Is it hungry?
wait.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Hungry.
your sentence it become dangerous because it hungry.
Yes.
Oh, what do you mean by your sentence? I think it becomes. What is the word that you need to do in this sentence? Become an.
Become an adjective.
Become an adjective.
Yeah.
It become dangerous because it hungry.
Yes.
What do you mean? Do you mean some animals by your sentence?
Yes.
You can just say crocodiles
Okay.
becomes dangerous when your sentence is because an adjective, not become an adjective.
Okay.
Because an adjective or becomes an adjective.
What?
What is your sentence again in here that you need to make? It is become an adjective or because an adjective.
Become adjective.
Become an adjective. So crocodiles becomes dangerous when it is hungry.
Wait.
Hello, what is your name? What is your name?
Bị nói. Đi nước ngoài. His name is Bean. Yes.
Hi, Ben. Good evening.
Nước ngoài đi này.
Good evening, Ben.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. He is so naughty now.
He is okay. So also your sentence in here, you said, I talk with my friends. You can just say, I talked with my friends yesterday. And you also say, I will going to the cinema. When you are using the word, when you are going to use the word will, it should be future or present.
Okay.
You use the word going. This is present continuous.
Yes, okay.
Okay? So you should use I am going to the cinema. That means you are going right now. When you say I will go to the cinema tomorrow. I went to cinema yesterday. So this is how you do the present, past, and the future, okay? Okay, Nguyen. So for tonight, we will be talking about the final topic for our reading. So this will be the final reading in our class. And by tomorrow, we will be talking about speaking. So all of your homework about speaking, you need to make a video of yourself talking. So you need to talk about yourself. You need to video yourself talking about your homework, whatever your homework is, and that you need to send me in my messenger so that I will check your speaking in there. Okay?
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is tomorrow. I will just explain to you tomorrow everything. So we are going to talk about now the new lesson number 14 for our reading. Can you please read the vocabulary?
Okay. Papyrus.
Next.
Reed.
Okay, next.
Roll.
Okay, next.
Develop.
Okay, next.
Fought. fold,
Okay.
bake,
Okay.
scroll.
All right. Very good. Now, next.
Parchment,
Parchment.
parchment. Okay. Binding,
Binding.
binding.
Next.
Thread,
Thread.
thread,
Thread.
thread.
Okay, can you read again from the first one?
Okay. Papyrus, papyrus, reed, roll, developed, fold, bake, scroll, parchment, binding, thread. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Do you know what is papyrus?
Yes.
Okay. Can you make a sentence using the word papyrus?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Red. Right. Yes.
Let's check. Wait a moment. Oh, I can't open the chat.
No.
Okay, now. Haha, papyrus can make paper. Are you sure with your sentence? Papyrus is made of, can you read?
Okay. Papyrus is made of paper.
What about
Okay.
reed? Can you tell me what is reed?
Papyrus is made of paper.
Now, can you tell me what do you understand with the word reed?
Reed is reed is reed. Reed. Reed is how can I say? It is how can I say? It read and it is I don't know.
Okay, what about roll?
Roll.
roll. Can you make a sentence?
Roll.
Yes. Can you just make a sentence using roll?
Yes. Roll. 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 Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I have our. What kind of roll? Roll bread? What? Okay. What about fold? Make a sentence using the word fold. Make a sentence using the word fold.
Okay. Four. Four. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I fold the paper. Easy. What about scroll? Make a sentence using the word scroll.
Wow. What's yes.
I
Yeah.
need to scroll. You can just say, I need to scroll down. Okay, I need to scroll down. Let's just, I need to
Okay.
scroll down. I need to scroll the paper. I need to scroll my laptop like that. Now, last word. Last word. Binding. Can you tell me? And can you make a sentence using the word binding?
Uh, Binding. Okay. Um, Binding is such as us. We need have glue to be binding.
All right. Now make a sentence using the word binding.
Yes.
I binding the paper.
Ủa này mày mặc ấm rồi nha.
You could just say, I love binding.
I love by you.
You could just say like this one, okay? Because when we are talking about binding, meaning that is the present continuous action. The action is ongoing. So your sentence is, you said, I binding the paper the glue. So instead of using binding in your sentence, you could just say, I bind the paper.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Good job. Now let's move on to this one. This is the reading the history of the book. So we are going to start reading by this one, but let me first read it, and then after that, please read again, okay? And
Okay.
understand what you've read, okay?
Okay.
All right, so listen carefully. The history of the book. The first writing began with the Sumerians about 5,500 years ago. It was done on rectangular clay blocks. Most of the time, this writing contained lists of materials or words. Writing in Egyptian symbols was done on papyrus about 5,000 years ago. Papyrus was made from reeds that grew in the water. These sheets of papyrus were rolled around wooden poles. Several scrolls of this type made a book. Later, smaller rolls of papyrus were used. They could be unwound and unstudied and studied.
Yeah.
The Greeks got their papyrus from a port city called Bylos. They used rolls of papyrus, but they also developed the idea of folding papyrus leaves together and binding them with a kind of string or thread. They used the name of the port Biblos for these bound sheets of folded paper. The word Bible, meaning book, has come to us through that city's name. People in northern India wrote on sheets of birch bark and collected written sheets in wooden boxes. The Chinese used bamboo tablets until about 2,200 years ago when they developed scrolls made of byproducts of silk production. Some Middle Easterners wrote on animal skins. This leather parchment was invented about 2,000 2,165 years ago. The sheets were folded to look somewhat like our modern books. The invention of printing press changed books forever. No longer did books need to be written by hand. The folded sheets attached within a hardcover changed life for all the readers.
Ngoài nha, ra
Alright,
ngoài.
I'm
Một.
done with my
Okay.
reading. Nguyen, it's your turn to read.
Okay. The history of the book. The first writing began with submarines about 5,500 years ago. It was done on rectangular clay blocks. Most of the time, this writing contained lists of materials of books. Uh, Writing in Egyptian symbols was done on papyrus about 5,000 years ago. Papyrus was made from reeds that grew in the water. This sheet of papyrus were rolled around wooden poles. Several scrolls of this type make a book. Later, smaller rolls of papyrus was used. They could be unwound and still studied. Yes. The Greeks got their papyrus from port city called Perblos. They use rolls of papyrus, but they also developed the idea of folding papyrus leaves together and binding them with a kind of string or thread. They use the name of the pot Byblos, Byblos for these bond sheets of photo paper. The word Bible, meaning book, has come to us through the cities named people in northern India wrote on sheets of bird bark and collected rotten seed in wooden boxes. The Chinese used bamboo tablets until about 2,200 years ago, when they developed scrolls make up the byproducts of uh, silk production. Some middle externals wrote on animal skin. This later pigment was invented about 2,169 years ago. The seed was loaded to look somewhat like our modern books. The invention of the printing press changed book forever. No longer did books need to be written by hand, and for the seed acted within a hardcover chain like for all readers.
All right. Now, do you understand what you've read, Nguyen?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. This is just a simple question. What is the meaning of the word Bible?
What?
I will type. Yeah. What is the meaning of the word Bible?
People.
Bible.
People. Bible. Bible. Uh, Bible with Bible is okay with uh, Bible is the followed potato for potatoes.
No, the question is the
Wait,
question.
wait.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, so my question is that what is the meaning of the word Bible? What is the meaning? You're going to look for the meaning of the word Bible.
What? Uh, Bible is um, Bible is Bible official.
Bible means
Bible means have the Bible. That's uh
here. Bible means
Bible. The
no.
Bible at the temple.
Yeah, I am asking you what is the meaning here. Can you read this part?
Um, pay,
The
The
word?
word Bible meaning books.
Okay. So what is the meaning for the word Bible?
The word Bible is meaning book.
The word Bible means book. Very good. Now, Nguyen, can you copy this one? This is your homework for tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, I will type. I will write. Wait. Okay. Okay.
You're done copying?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move on to our exercises. You need to tell me what is the correct answer for every question, okay?
Okay.
Number 1, which of these materials serve as a form of paper? Which of these materials serve as a form of paper? A, papyrus, B, parchment, C, birch bark, or letter D, all of the above?
Okay. Papyrus.
Are you sure?
Um, made by papyrus.
Papyrus. The answer is letter D. Papyrus, parchment, birch bark is made of paper. So you should answer letter D. That is all of the above. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Now, number 2. From the context of the passage, what is a scroll? From the context of the passage, what is the scroll? A, a dessert. B, a kind of book ruled around a cylinder. C, a port. Or letter D, a printing press. What is your answer?
C.
A port, are you sure?
Not sure.
Think your answer first.
Mm. Mm. Um, no. What is? I think uh, I think is B. B, right?
Letter B, and that is correct. Scroll is a kind of book ruled around a cylinder. This is the old book before. Number 3, which of these phrases best describes a modern book? Which of these phrases best describe a modern book? A scroll. B, bird bark. C, folded sheets attached with a durable cover. Letter D, a printing press.
Where's it? Best. C.
Printing press.
C. Yes.
Okay, letter D, printing press. I'm sorry, but that is letter C. It is a folded sheets attached within a durable cover. Number 4, from the context of the passage, what can you enter about all ancient books? A, they were all written on papyrus. B, they were inexpensive. C, they were harder to use. Or letter D, all of the above. What is your answer? Oh, wait a moment, Nguyen. Hi, Chang. I will just finish this for 1 minute, okay?
A or B. D. D. D.
Letter D. I'm sorry, but letter C. They were harder to use. Okay, maybe we're just going to continue talking about the activity number 5. This is just about true or false. So we are just going to continue that activity by tomorrow again, okay? Do we have a class tomorrow? Sunday, right?
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah. So we have a class on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
So I'll see you on Sunday. Goodbye, Ian.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Mm.